In 2000, we bought an abandoned 100-acre farm in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. We spent years cleaning it up, built a new house, and now are trying to make it a functional homestead farm. Welcome to Red Tool House.
Well, welcome to Red Tool House. We get a question asked all the time about our pork, because we refer to it as pastured pork. People want to know, well, what is pastured pork? What does that mean? Pastured pork is pretty simple in a sense that we allow our pigs to have access to a lot of land. There's kind of three ways that pork is raised. One is the commercial process, where there's thousands of pigs in a large building, and they're raised from weaning till slaughter time, and they don't step outside, they don't get out. That's kind of how the big commercial guys do it. There's two other ways. One is kind of the old school way of homesteading farmers and in that type, was to basically build a pig pen. You'd have a pig sty, a pig pen, and you'd put your hogs inside that sty, be well built, be strong, keep them locked in there. The third is pastured pork, which is what we do, and that basically means that they have access to all this ground. We have about 5 acres here on Red Tool House that we allow our pigs to have access to. Now, pastured pork is not free-range pork. Free-range pork usually ticks off your neighbors. Free-range, can't really free-range pigs the way you would chickens. They're not as destructive. Pigs, if you get in the neighbor's place, you got some problems. So we utilize electric fence, have a good fence charger to keep our pigs inside the area we want them to be in. Another question, is pastured pork the same as grass-fed beef? Is it a very similar principle? Well, yes and no. I mean, yes, they do have access to pasture. Pigs do eat grass, but pigs are omnivores. They're not ruminants like a cow or a goat is, or a sheep. They don't have multiple stomachs, so they can't extract protein from grass and those type of things. They have to have other sources of protein to really put on weight and to be a healthy pig. So there's really no such thing as a grass-fed hog. If there is, it's probably a very malnourished, kind of a rough-looking hog. Pastured pork does allow the pigs to just roam around and get whatever they want, as far as they do eat the grass. They like to root out roots, but we still have to give them a feed supplement. We do give them protein through the feed. So being omnivores, we have to provide them with a lot of options there so they can put on weight. So what do we see as the benefits for pastured pork? Well, we think pastured pork provides a better quality of meat for our customers. Since they get to roam around, they do put on weight with the feed that we give them, but it gives a good balance of meat to fat ratio. So you have a leaner pig. Again, since their diet is diverse with the things that they're finding, then it gives a better quality of flavor. And the leaner meat is real popular with the paleo crowd and the people that are onto the good fat diets. It does produce a leaner, healthier pork. So we appreciate it for that. And also we just think philosophically, we want to let a pig be a pig. You can see that they're just hanging out right now. It's a little cold, so but they have the ability, if they want to root around, play, run, they do that, and it gives them an opportunity to just have a good lifestyle. We think a happy animal produces a tasty animal, and we want those animals to live the best life they possibly can until it's time to be retired. So that's kind of our philosophy behind it. We think that produces a good product as well. Well, that wraps up this brief video about pastured pork, as to what it is and why we do it and how we do it. If you're interested in finding out more about our farm, just visit redtoolhouse.com, and you can see all the information there. You can also follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/redtoolhouse. If you're seeing this video on our YouTube channel, then please give us a like there, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe if you want to be notified of other videos as we have them ready. Well, that's it. Take care.